afternoon and welcome to the Now Detroit. I'm Glenda Lewis. It's so nice to be with you on this snowy Monday. We begin with that major announcement from General Motors. The Detroit automaker saying it plans to lay off nearly 15,000 workers. It also plans to shut down several production plants in the U.S. and Canada, including Detroit-Hamtramck assembly plant and the Warren transmission plant. Today's news sending shock waves across Metro Detroit, especially at those plants now on the chopping block. The Now Detroit's Jim Kurtzner's on the east side with reaction to this news, Jim.
Glenda, CEO and Chairman Mary Barr from General Motors calls this a transformation. She's called all the mayors in the towns affected, including here in Detroit. She talked at one point today on the phone with President Trump. He's not happy about this, but check it out. The Detroit-Hamtramck plant has been open for more than 30 years, affectionately known as Pole Town. It was back in the 80s that Mayor Coleman Young cleared homes, businesses, and churches to make room for this massive plant. Today, it's home to only 1,500 employees on one shift, only 4 days a week. 4 cars that are made here, the Chevy Volt, Chevy Cruze, Buick LaCrosse, Cadillac CT6 are also being discontinued. Mayor Mike Duggan says this plant should be retooled for SUV and crossover production.
She explained the problem to me, that they've got an excess of plant capacity in cars, and the Detroit-Hamtramck plant has always been a place tooled for cars. They tell me they don't have product after the second quarter of 2019 allocated there.
As Glenda mentioned, several other plants are being closed, including the Warren transmission plant. That's 335 jobs. Also plants in Ohio, Baltimore, Ontario. Next hour at 5, more reaction. This plant is set to be closed by the end of June next summer. Live on the east side, Jim Kurtzner, the Now Detroit.
This is a hard one to swallow today, Jim. Thank you so much for that live report.